Cause of this. Look how big it got. It's been real. No more of this thing right here. Hey guys, long time no see. But today I'm gonna make a video for you guys because I'm gonna get surgery tomorrow, and I want to take you guys with me so you can see like the aftermath of it. So tomorrow I'm getting surgery in my ear. The reason being is because I have a humongous ass keloid on my ear, and I want it removed. So I have an album, so it's easier for me just to flip through so you guys can see like where it started from and then how it progressively got big. So this is in 2017 of May. I'm trying to zoom in as good as like as best as possible so you can see it had a piercing right here at the top of my ear. Nothing to it, right? And then I end up like getting a bump on it, like under it. So then I end up taking it off, like taking the piercing out, and this is like the bump I had underneath the piercing. So I'm like, cause at first I'm like, okay, I'm getting a bump, so I try to like clean it and everything. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong, like why I have that bump right there. So I just started like, you know, cleaning like the piercing, and then the bump was still there. So I'm like, forget it. Cause it started off smaller and it kind of like got bigger. So once I seen like the bump was getting bigger on my ear, I'm just like, I'm gonna take the piercing out altogether. So as you can see in that picture, I don't have the piercing in because I took it out. And this is the bump. That was in 2018. So the first picture I showed you was 2017. This was 2018. Once I took the piercing out, like there was nothing. The bump was there, but all was well. So this is 2019. And look, the bump got smaller on my ear. Got smaller, all as well, 2019, right? But for some reason in 2020, the bump on that little bump went down, but then I started getting like, see that little point at the top of my ear? I'm just like, what? I'm like, I took the piercing out, what, 2 years ago? Why am I now just getting whatever it is at the top of my ear? So that was in 2020, that was in June. And then here's 2021 because it grew like bigger. Like, I'm just like, what? But even then I was okay with it. Like, yeah, I knew it grew bigger. I was okay with it. Like, okay, whatever. And then here was last year, February. Grew a little bit bigger since I showed you in October of 2021. And the little bump that was inside my ear, it's not even there. And then I feel like once I got pregnant, it was growing for some reason. I'm not sure. But here's in August of last year. Look how big that junk got. Like, whoa. So then I used to just keep it covered, as you can see in this little boomerang right here. You can't, well, I didn't play the boomerang, but this little boomerang right here, like I wore my hair over it because it wasn't that, this was just in October of last year. So it wasn't that, it didn't get that big from the, when I showed you in August of last year. So from between August to October, it wasn't that bad. Like I was able to cover my hair with it and everything. And I used to like wear hats. I didn't have a picture, just not in the album, but I wore hats, beanies. I wore my headscarf a lot. Or if I wore my wigs, I would tuck it under my wig because it's like, see, I wore a hat and I tucked it away. But it's on the other side. I got the camera in front just so like it won't look funny. Like, cause the hat is like it would look a little bulgy. But even when I wore wigs, I would tuck, you know, tuck it under because I'm like, ew, like, I don't want nobody staring at my ear. See, even for my baby shower, I wore my hair, like, to the side simply because I had my ear tucked under the wig, and so that way, like, it just won't bring, like, light to it, so. And then this is my hairstyle now. I have a bang, and look, I still have the ear tucked. You won't be able to tell. I have a massive keloid. So I'm going to show you guys now. That's why in most of my videos I always had a bonnet on, because of this. Look how big it got. It got so big. It's so huge. So tomorrow's my surgery date. At 8 a.m. I'm going to get this keloid off my ear. So I'm going to take you guys with me tomorrow. Maybe as I'm getting ready, but I have to be there so early. So I don't know if I'm going to record that early, like me getting ready, because I'm going to just probably be so tired. But I'm going to go. But if anything, I'll probably pick the camera up and you guys just watch me get ready. And then you'll see the aftermath after I come out of surgery. And you can see, because the doctor already told me that my ear won't look the same. It won't look like this ear. It's going to look a little different. And I'm also getting this keloid removed on my face too. Because this is from also another piercing. But this one kind of like ripped out my face. So, but you know, piercings is trauma to the skin. So sometimes it reacts by building up. Like the keloid gets on your skin, because your skin just keeps growing and growing and keeps building up like scar tissue, and it doesn't stop. So yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys with me tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. And yeah, bye guys. Good morning guys. So I'm currently in the bathroom. I'm about to get in the shower. I just wanted to record. I don't you guys know I'm up. Yeah. It is currently 6:01. It's on focus. I just wanted to show you guys the time. I'm having to send a text message for this. But yeah. I'm gonna hurry up and get in the shower because I have to be there by 7:30. So I'm just gonna bathe really quickly and just throw on whatever, because I don't have to look cute. I'm wearing this bonnet. I'm so tired. I'm wearing this bonnet until it's time to actually get the surgery done. And then I'll take it off. But like I said, this is my ear before. And he said it's not going to look like this one at the surgery. So I'm like, it's fine. I'd rather my ear not like look the same instead of me having this big keloid on it. And I just have my hair in these combs. Because I had a wig on. I told you guys my forehead is huge. Nobody love that. Yeah, but I have to wash my face anyway. But yeah, I'm just so tired. I didn't get any sleep because when I did try to go sleep, the baby woke up. So it's like, yeah, but my forehead is big. Yeah, see, I gotta find out it. But that's cool, because when I switch these edges, you won't be able to tell. But I'll do that after. But yeah, I always wear a bonnet because of this ear, as you can see, or wigs or whatever, any style that could just hide my ear. Yeah. And so I'm gonna wash my face, brush my teeth, and I'm gonna hop in the shower really quickly. When I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before, I say, yo. Tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper. Spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I'm gonna finish my face. Tell me that I have seen her. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. Okay. Now I will go downstairs to wake my sister up, and then I'll go get dressed, and I'll see you guys in the car. I'm in the car with it. I'm gonna get there at 7:29. Dun dun dun. I had to take off all like my jewelry and my necklaces and my earring and my little bracelet or whatever. I'm so hungry and thirsty, like it's crazy. But I'm gonna just see you guys maybe when I'm close to being there. I'll just see y'all when I'm closer. Maybe when I'm walking in or before I walk in, cause I don't know I can't take my camera, but see you guys. So we're here in a few feet, but it says 0 minutes, so I'm about to go inside. I'll see y'all when I get out. It's been real. No more of this thing right here. I don't know what you want to call this, but this is my ear. I'll explain everything when I get in the house because they play music. Hey guys, I'm back in the house. It's 5:10 right now. But so the last time you see me, I was in the car, but I said I was going to wait till I got in the house because music was being played and don't nobody want to be copyrighted or written, whatever. Whichever is the correct way to say it. But so as you've seen, I got there. It was 7:25 in the morning when I arrived to the hospital, but for some reason the GPS took us to the back of the hospital, like the receiving area. Don't know why. So my sister ended up having to drive around to the front. Went in, went to the 3rd floor like I was instructed to do. I guess I had to like register or like sign in and sign some forms or whatever. And then once I was finished on the 3rd floor, I took some papers that were given to me, took it to the 9th floor because that's where the operation was actually being performed at. And there I went into a room. You know, I had to change into the hospital attire or whatever. And I was asked questions by the nurse, and I had to wait for the anesthesiologist and for the actual doctor to come in and do the operation. So I, answered the questions. I waited. The anesthesiologist came. He gave me the IV. And then I was still waiting on the doctor as well. And then the nurse that was working with him during that procedure, she came in, had me sign, like verify everything, as they always do. Like each person that came in, they had me verify my name and date of birth and all of that, just to make sure, So the nurse that was actually assisting him with the operation, she had me sign a paper just to make sure that everything was correct as far as like I'm getting surgery in my ear. The doctor that's performing is a doctor that's supposed to be doing that, my name and all that other stuff. So I signed the paper for that, and then still was waiting on the doctor, and it was getting a room ready. And in the midst of all of that, I had to take out my piercings because I did not know that. The lady said like your valuable jewelry. So I took out my earrings, I took out my necklaces and my bracelet, and then she was like, "Oh, if you have any piercings," I'm like, "I take out my belly ring too." She was like, "Yes." I said, "In my tongue ring?" She like, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, and your nose ring." I said, "I forgot I had that pierced too." So I had to take all those out. She gave me a little container, and I was piercing free. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I hope my tongue piercing doesn't close up, because if I take this out for more than like a few minutes, like your tongue piercing, it closes up quickly." I don't know, but because I've done it at the dentist when they told me I had to take my tongue ring out because my tongue ring was in the x-ray pictures and they couldn't get a clear photo. So that's how I know. So yeah, I was still waiting on the doctor, and by the time he came in, it was like 9 o'clock, and I got there at 7:30. That was a long process. So I believe I forgot when I hit the table, but I just know I went into the operation room and I laid on the table. They put a nice little warm blanket on me because I was so cold. They was like, "It's okay, the blanket is warm." They put stuff around my legs they said so that way my blood could keep flowing. So it was like a little, like where they take your blood pressure on your arm, it was like that but on your leg, and it wasn't as tight either. It just like it was squeezing back and forth. That was very warm as well. Of course, when I went in the room, laid on the table, I had to verify my information, and then the anesthesiologist, he said, "Oh, this is going to be cold." I said, "Oh, that's freezing." But they told me like I guess like I had to stay awake, but I was so tired because I didn't sleep. I went to bed like 4 a.m. and then I woke up like 5 something because the baby was up, so I had to stay up with him. So I was on the operation table. I'm like, "It's okay if I just go to sleep right now instead of like feeling it put me to sleep." But I don't remember what they said. I just know he told me, because I got the IV through my hand. He said it's going to be cold. I said, oh, that's freezing. And then I just felt like my breathing get a little heavier, and then I woke up and I was in the recovery room, and I was so tired. And she asked me if I wanted anything. I said, yeah, I'll take graham crackers and some water. And when she bought me the water, I sipped it. Felt nauseous. I'm like, ooh. And then I also overheard them speaking to say it was like 11 a.m. at that time, and the doctor didn't give them anything as far as the aftercare for my ear. So once I knew like the doctor wasn't ready to give me like anything for my aftercare, as well as once I sipped that water, I was nauseous. I went to sleep. I woke back up. It was like 1 something, and I'm like, why they not letting me go home? And the reason was because I needed to eat something and use the bathroom, and I think drink something as well. And I'm like, oh, if I would have known that, I would have did that at 11 a.m. So I could have been out, because my sister waited for me for 5 hours. She a real one, but because the nurse had called her and told her that I was sleeping, and they said I had been asleep for 2 hours, but it was because of anesthesia. My sister, she was like, no. When they told me that, she was like, it was okay. She said, because I'd rather just let you sleep it off. So they was just telling me when I get home, drink lots of fluids and just take my time, because I could become dizzy and I could become nauseous and everything, and just make sure somebody's around to help me. But I feel perfectly fine. So yeah, like once I ate those crackers, I drank that water, I peed, they let me change it to my regular clothes, and I ended up texting my sister like, I'm ready, they're gonna discharge me. She told me the aftercare, and this is how it looks as well. She told me I can't get my ear wet for 48 hours, and that the tape itself is gonna like fall off on its own. But she said if it becomes too saturated with blood or anything like that, like if I have any questions, just to call call the doctor and speak to him. But I know she said they'll call me tomorrow, like the hospital, they'll call me tomorrow, and then on Monday I have to call my doctor that performed the operation on my ear. I have to call him. I forgot why she said I had to call him, but I was gonna get a call from them anyway, because I have to reschedule my operation for this one right here, because I was supposed to get it done in 2 weeks, but I will be in Florida, so I gotta reschedule it, because if I can get it taken off, I'll get it taken off. This one I'm not really insecure about. It's more so this one, but you know, I'm like, if I could get it taken off, might as well. So yeah, that was, that's the end of my little vlog. It was something short, cute, and straight to the point. Nothing too much, but thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I have a clothing haul coming up soon. I want to do prepare with me or get ready with me for when I go to Florida. I'm going to vlog in Florida. I have so many videos coming up, so you guys have to stay tuned and be in tune with your girl, because you don't want to miss a video. You want to watch every video I post, because why wouldn't you? I mean, you probably have a reason. Maybe you just don't want to watch me, but you should watch me. Highly recommend. You'll love it here. My lips are so dry. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, be sure to stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.